Good afternoon and welcome to our event. We are gathered here for a significant discussion on a topic that concerns all of us drug abuse among youth, problem, management, and prevention. Let's all take our seats and prepare for a thought provoking session. I will now invite our director, Professor J.N. Murthy, onto the stage and introduce our distinguished speaker, retired DGP, Shri Rishiraj.
Very good afternoon to all of you. I think from the Institute, on behalf of ISFTVM community, I take this privilege to extend a warm welcome to Sri Rishiraj Singh. And before we entered into the lecture hall, and he was saying that there is no introduction necessary in the current day because everybody can Google, which is very much right? I don't think that I should delve into a lot of details about him. And I'm very sure every one of you would have gone through. And of course, is a very well-known name, starting off as an IPS in the 1985 batch, starting his career as an ASP, and has risen to the highest rank as Director General of Police. From what I gathered and came to know about him, he virtually has held every position in every department, be it customs, be it excise, be it transport, and of course the crime division and in the police department, and of course for his meritorious services and distinguished contributions. He has been at least time and again recognized for his contributions. Right? Please join me in welcoming Sri Rishiraj Singh, and let me not take more time, and let me not stay here. So, how do we do? You have a color?
Hello. 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 Good afternoon. I take it as honor that I have been called over here to speak about a very serious matter which is affecting our lives, especially children up to the age of 18 years. This topic, which I have taken, I am speaking since last 6 years, since I was made excise commissioner. Kerala is the only state where excise department has been given the responsibility to take cases against drugs, apart from Kerala police. I have already been to 3,000 schools and colleges and have spoken about this subject extensively. We often hear that Kerala is suffering from the overuse of drugs by adolescents, children, students. That exactly is not true. In fact, the whole country is suffering from this problem. Why you see that only Kerala's name is coming, and why other like states like UP, Bihar, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, why the overuse or misuse of the drug is not, it is not in the news. The reason is very simple. This is a literate state with 100% literacy. Here, the police believes in recording each and every incident of about drugs. Even if the police has caught 100 grams, 5 grams, 10 grams, there will be an FIR and the person will be caught and sent to the jail. But at the same time, if that kind of thing happens in, let us say, in Tamil Nadu or Andhra Pradesh or UP or so, generally the idea is not to go for too many cases. So what happens? Other 27 states hardly have any case or many cases about drugs. Take for example, Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is having a population of 31 to 32 crores. Kerala has a population of 3 crores. We register nearly 1 lakh cases every year about as far as the sale or the distribution or the production use of drugs. And this, if you can go and see in the Google, the UP will have only every year has cases of only 12,000, 13,000. How ridiculous. You mean to say a state of 32 crores, only 12,000 people have used or consumed drugs? No. Definitely more than that has happened over there, but maybe let there be any reason cases have not been registered. At the same time, poor Kerala police and excise have registered, so they come at number 1. And everybody talks that Kerala, it is Kerala only where is number of cases, the number of drugs, the use of drugs among children is increasing. So first of all, you have to understand that this problem is universal, not even in India. America, we went to America to see how bad it is. In fact, that society is wrong. Adolescent people are all, there is hardly any student who is not using. Their own minister level officials will come and tell us that America is fixed. There, in any case, after 13 years, a child is considered as major. Parents do not have any control over him or her. So they are already fit. This generation Z, right? Those who are born after 2000. So we are still better, mind you. Number 1. Number 2. Drugs are no more as we used to hear about them like ganja, marijuana. Marijuana is ganja only, but it is called in America as marijuana. Cocaine, heroin, not this. Not this one. It's an English book. This is Malayalam. Cocaine, brown sugar, heroin. Now latest is fashion is MDMA, amphetamine, and all those things. Now the definition of drugs is also changed. And in the popularity, these are not the drugs which are popular among children, not like the younger to this age, that is 10th, 11th, or 12th. That is tobacco products, pan para, pan masala, jarda, gutka, khani, hands. Some freely available, easily available, not free, easily available in the 100 and 200 vicinity of any school or college, in all these small shops, pan shops. In Malayalam they call it kattakadakadu, kettikadakadu. So that is the place where these things are available. And that is the stepping stone for the children. First they learn to eat that. When they specialize in that, when they have mastered over the art of eating or chewing or gulping or taking by injection, those things, hands and khani and pan masala, then the second step is only marijuana, ganja, MDMA, cocaine, etc. The first of is know that the drugs which used to be thought as drugs 10 years ago is not the case anymore. Number 3. Why children or adolescent people, children take the drugs? Now there are many theories now. The latest is, I am talking of the latest story, the books which I have read by getting it from America. Everybody knows that when they are curious and when they are, you know, just for the heck of it, they are taking it. Now there are new theories have come. What are the new theories? True. Your body needs, it is a game. Your body is playing a game of pain and pleasure. You get pain, now you need pleasure. How do you get pain? You have attended classes for 8 hours, you are getting bored. You after remaining in the school or college, you are going home. Kerala government has banned mobile phones in the schools also. But I don't know here, I don't know whether you have limit or you have allowed them. It's okay. So what is happening in now? If everybody is thinking that since they have banned the mobile phones in the schools for 8 hours, they have taken care of the problem. No. In fact, it has increased. How? The moment he or she will go back to home, then he or she will use the mobile phone double the time what he or she was using earlier. So pain is a seesaw battle between pain and pleasure. Naturally, you are bored. Boredom is a pain. You are not happy. If you are not happy, the situation is painful, right? So what do you do? So immediately after, since you have seen the pain or boredom for 7 8 hours, now your body it is a human tendency. Now your body wants some happiness. How do you get happiness? Happiness you can get in two ways. One is you play the game which you want. Suppose you are a football player, a cricket player, you want to play a music instrument, you are a singer, you are a dancer, you are a quiz master, debater, editor, drawing master. You have a lot of hobbies, right? There is no one here, if I ask, who doesn't have any hobby. Right? So if you are allowed to pursue your hobby, then by the evening you will be happy. Then you don't need any other source of happiness. And happiness immediately, basically your body craves for dopamine. Everybody knows dopamine? It is a small hormone which your body releases automatically when you are happy. Body is craving for happiness, dopamine. You have gone and played for 1 hour, you are happy. You have gone and attended a practice for singing, you are happy. And singing. But what happens when in most of our cases, when these things you don't do in the evening? So your pain is continuing. Your boredom is continuing. So there is another way which has come in our phases. That if you take the drugs, your body will release dopamine, you are happy. This is the way we are all now getting into this confusion. That we are not taking care of what we want. We don't have time for ourselves. Please try to find out time for yourself. You are studying, you are making a lot of efforts, that's all right. But body needs dopamine. But to satisfy your body to get dopamine, you have to go for the ways which are allowed to you, which are legal. Playing, dancing, singing, playing music instrument, they are all legal things. Since somehow there may be any reason, you are not going to gym, you are not in the evening, your body wants to go out. Earlier when we were small children, we used to just, the moment we will come to home after school, we will be out. I remember my mother will be calling outside, she will come outside the home, I won't be seen. He will howl, where are you? Then she will somehow will find out me, then I will not allow, then she will call my father and she will drag me into home. That was most of the case with your parents, not with you. Ask them. They were happy. No one needed. Even in some sort of also, even drugs were available even at that time also. Cigarette was there. Cigarette is a drug. PD was there. Liquor was there. Liquor is still there. PD, cigarette, these are another form of getting dopamine. These were there. These are there for hundreds of centuries. 100 years, 200 years. But they didn't need it. Because they never felt boredom anymore after 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Playing together, going out, talking, seeing movies, reading, going to libraries. Reading used to be, I remember I was hanging around I used to hang around in the libraries only. So many magazines are there. Keep on reading. Reading used to give me happiness, dopamine. That is not the case with this generation people. Nobody goes to. Reading is gone. Reading has been consumed by your total concentration on your watching your mobile phone. No one knows anything. I go to schools and I ask. No child is reading anything, believe me. I ask only 2-3 questions only. How many women are ministers in Kerala government? Mind you, 99% children has not answered me so far. Can you believe it? Nobody answered. How ridiculous it is. Why they should not know? Deliberately, I am not asking here. I know half of you may not be knowing. I don't want to embarrass you. Okay. If I ask you who is the MP here, immediately, who will answer? Who is the MP of this place? Only one person asked. Only one person replied. You should have been knowing. What district is this? What is this district? What is the name? Remember. You don't remember MP's name. Anyway, let us not get into that. That is not our topic. Otherwise, this will create some stress for you, and you may go and take some. I don't want the reason for that. This is a new theory. I do. It is the latest that's coming in American book. I find it the theory absolutely right. There is a war in your mind all the time between pressures and the pain. So my request to you is to get the dopamine which you will have to get. It can never happen that for days together you remain in the condition of boredom. It will never happen. So go for the things by which gives you happiness. It can be anything. Just talk to your mother. I asked children in the school, 3,000 schools, that since when last they went and hugged their mother. Believe me, in the morning also there was a class. I asked them, they just swear upon your mother, tell me. There were kids of 12th class. Last, when did you hug your mother? Nobody could give me an answer. They have not hugged their mother for months together. To that extent, they were honest that they have not hugged. We are not talking anymore. We are leading to a situation where a survey was conducted in England. It's a true story in Times of India. That 52% people, after coming to home, they are not talking to each other. Who are these people? Suppose there is a, what is happening once the 4 persons come to a home? 4 persons mean husband, wife, let us say 2 children. So what will happen? What is happening in England now. It will happen in America. It will happen in Kerala. or it will happen in India in 1 or 2 years. You mark my words. Or already it might have happened. Or will come home. Naturally, the woman will go, the lady will go to the kitchen and she will cook something and then she will give a SMS. Food is ready, come. They are there only in one room. They are all in there only. But they are all there in their rooms. So they say, the survey again say that nobody comes in the first SMS. Then she gives the second SMS. Either you are coming or I am going. Then they all come. And then they, by seeing it, they just eat the food and everybody just disappears together. Communication in their own house is now a mobile phone and SMS on mobile phone. That situation, in half of the houses, it has already come in Kerala. Those who are staying in the first floor or second floor, if I ask you, is your mother not sending you an SMS? WhatsApp. I mean, the SMS means WhatsApp. If this is the level of communication between us and our parents, then the stress or boredom is bound to happen. The best thing would have been, I ask you, if they are staying with their family, how many of them? They don't have family. Fine. Even you, how many of you, honestly, you tell me, when you are eating, how many of you are there who do not carry a mobile phone? One. There is no point in carrying lives to me. I'm not going to give you any good grace marks for that. Generally, everybody carries a mobile phone. Now, a new theory has come where they say that when you are watching the mobile phone and when you are eating, probably your digestion will not be as good as it should have been if you would not have had the mobile. Another theory has come that even a 15 days child, 15 days, suppose he or she is breastfeeding and the mother has taken the mobile phone in the hand, mind you. The child feels neglected that the mother is doing something else, she is not bothering about me. A 15-day child has that much of feeling. So this is number one. Number two is, so the latest reasons are a fight between a competition between the pressure and the pain is the main reason for the new generation kids for going for the dopamine, for going for the drugs, as they are not able to attend their hobbies. The second thing is that in the schools and in the colleges and the places like this, whether we like it or not, the reality is the senior class students keep on harassing in the junior class students for taking these kind of things. It is a universal fact. That has to be taken care of by the management. You see, there is a lot of harassment goes in the classes when you guys are not around. I was a handicap. Hello. I was a handicapped child. I was born, I couldn't speak. I'm talking about myself. Reality. I only know how much I was humiliated. You may say all these things that no schools, there are no ragging, there is a Posh Act and all. If that was happening at that time, I don't think it is 100% stopped now. Ragging can mean anything. A girl will rag to another girl even in the name of the color skin. That is ragging, if you ask me. Somebody is not able to speak properly. Somebody is heckling. Somebody maybe there may be a difference in the height between two legs, this leg and this leg. People make fun of them like anything. I'm out of my experience, I'm saying. So there may be in the school or in the colleges, this kind of harassment goes on, and this becomes a reason for the child who is suffering whom to tell. I remember I told my mother once. They are all making fool of me. They are harassing me. Mother, the mother said, "Oh, I don't have any problem with you. Why you should bother?" That was mother's answer. Then again, I left it again to my parents because they won't understand. They won't. They said, "No, you don't bother. You don't have problem with you." Then whom to tell? This is the second reason which we find that the children have a lot of issues with their lives. Girls. Somebody may be commenting on somebody may be commenting on them. Not in the class, maybe in the suppose you go to market or in the bus, in the running bus, even in the when the teacher is not around, the boys they may be having. Then there is a problem of academic pressure. A plus grade, 95% marks. Do you have these problems? Is anybody here who doesn't have these problems? Everybody has this problem. Even my maid servant's children, believe me, one day she met me in the lift. Not here, when I was in Bombay 3-4 years ago. So I asked, where are you going? So 2 kids, not even first class, KG. I have seen this with my eyes. KG standard. Can't walk even properly, kind of thing. I said, where are you going? He said, I'm taking them to a tuition. I said, tuition? To KG student? Yes, sir. When everybody is sending to their children to the tuition, then why not my kids? Grade 7. Grade 7, you are not supposed to get grade helper. This is a level which has come in Bombay 6-7 years ago. Right now, my helper's child is preparing for Agniveer Pariksha. They are also now almost, you see, the prosperity has come in this country. Another biggest reason for the children is that they are being, since they cannot tell their problems, there is no communication in the home, and at the same time, they have a lot of tasks to perform. One is to be academically, to be in the class at number 1 all the time from the first standard till 12th standard and even in colleges. That's not possible. Is it possible? How many of you passed your 12 classes with A plus grade? 81, 82? Isn't it? I have passed all my grades with 55%, 56% only, and I am not ashamed of it. Rajasthan government has a system. Everybody know Rajasthan? Rajasthan government has a system where they say that in university, in humanities, I come from, my background is history. They say, however intelligent you are, we will not give you more than 60%. They have made a rule. I talked with Rajasthan University as a gold medalist, but they say, look, mister, your marks are 60% only. That's it. I'm happy. Now in Kerala, if any Kerala see my mark, only 60%. They don't even realize that more than 60% the marks are not given. So what I want to tell to the authorities over here, don't judge them according to their academically brilliance or not. Everybody tries to study as per his or her capacity. Allow them at least. Whatever marks, let them the marks, whatever marks come in, that's fine. You are in this one of the prestigious institutions. You are studying. Now, what more you can ask for? Try to do best according to your capacity. If your capacity is not there, don't aspire for the position for which you have not worked. I never tried to. I used to just study whatever is taught in the class. I should understand this. That is all. UPSC, or maybe some of you might be aspiring. You might be aspiring for writing that exam. If you see the UPSC toppers marks, UPSC has made a system. No one shall be given more than 55%. That's it. They have made a rule. No one is paid more than 55%. That's all. Whoever gets 55% is a topper. Why we cannot have a system here in Kerala? I don't understand. Why we cannot tell that 80% mark, whoever gets 80% marks is a topper? What difference it makes? But in this, getting for this A plus grade, why they are going for drugs? This is one of the reasons. Academic pressure, constant pressure. Where they are going for tuition from KG class, what will happen when he will come to +1 or +2? It is a hell for them. What I see in Kerala. There was a survey, another survey. Tuitions. Which state sends their children maximum to the tuition? There are 3 types of tuitions. 10 months, that is July, June 2 months, 6 months, October 2 months, 3 months, January 2 March. In all the 3 segments, Kerala top India. Out of 28 states, we are number 1. Everyone is going to school. Whether he needs or whether he doesn't need, well, since all are going, I should also go. Parents are also paying their own. All this is increasing too much of stress which they are not able to handle. And when they are not able to handle the stress, they go for drugs. See reasons here. There are no other reasons. You can say in UP, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, or Jharkhand, Bihar, since they are ignorant, half of the population is only 50% educated only. In the rural outside cities, only 50%. You can say they don't know anything, they are not literate. Can you say this here? Another reason of the children is taking is that they are not, this is another new theory. Children don't use drugs simply because, children use drugs not because they like the taste of it, my dear. Children are using the drugs only since they like the taste. That is not the case. It is only a way of escapism. Drug is only a way of escapism. What is escapism? Something is bothering to my life. Something is there, as I told you. Somebody making a comment, somebody laughing at you. You are not able, a fear that you will not able to succeed. You will not able to get A plus mark, and that you will not able to make your parents happy. There is a botheration in your mind. You are not able to take it out of your mind. So what to do? That is your reaction. And your reaction is that I should know, I cannot do all these things. Then he will call his friend, the other way, if you have something, please give it to me. I just cannot handle all these things. Let me forget all these things for temporarily. And there he starts this taking. So it is a nimittam. In Malayalam they call it a nimittam. That is, it is something that is a wall, safety wall, through which he or she releases his so-called stress. So now when they say in the police or they say that since they like it, that's why they are not using. No, I don't think so. Either they are taking because they are not able to handle their stress, or they are getting bored, or simply just for the heck of it. And a lot of things we do when we are young. Just for the heck of it, they are using it. These things can be stopped, provided the in the college like this, it will be consumed at three places: ongoing classes, toilet, hostel. No doubt about it. There is no fourth place. I have had experience. As an excise commissioner, I wrote 10,000 letters to the colleges and schools. It was a big exercise. I remember my hand was paining just by signing it. Still, I sent it. I told probably I might have written a letter here also. I don't know. It was not here. I am talking now from 2016. This has not come. Yes, and you may find out your record. You may find my letter. And what did I write in my letter? I wrote, I know that your hostels are full of drugs. There is no doubt about it. Medical hostels you can't enter. Worst place. You can quote me on that. University hostels, college hostels. So I wrote a letter to everyone. Medical college, academic colleges, professional colleges, IITs, ITIs, not ITIs. I say, look, we know that there is a lot of drug consumption by the children at your hostel and other places. Either you set the things right, or I am ready to come and do it for you. That is excise department. Everyone refused. Everybody replied, no, please don't come to our campus. Right. Only one management said yes. TKM College of TKM Management of Colleges and Schools, Kollam. They say you please come. It is the same college from where Mr. Somanath, CMD of ISRO, has studied and has taken in mechanical engineering. Ordinary college. We went there, we searched their teachers were there, warden was there, excise people searched their rooms. We found some stuff, we confiscated, but there was a sense of discipline, there was a sense of a little bit of fear among children. It was good for them. So if the management is thinking this way, then what can you do? How excise department or police department will able to remove this problem? It will not. There are 5 ranges. If they decide only, then this problem can be taken care of. The 5 modules. The first module is students themselves. 43 lakhs students are there in Kerala. That is less than 18 years. And remaining almost what? In Kerala, they are 40% of 3.5 crore. It should be around nearly 40 lakhs. The remaining 17 lakhs are college students like you. To stop this problem in the college premises, school premises, the management only can only be taken care of this problem. Otherwise, you don't allow us to come in uniform. No principal will want that a policeman should come and search the classrooms, toilets, and hostels. So then who will search? Neither you allow us, nor you are doing anything. So that is, you have to take care. If this problem has to be nipped in the bud inside the campus, the management, principal, teachers can only take care of it. Second place is home. Mother has to come out. Mother has to decide that my child has started taking drugs. I must stop this. Mothers are not speaking. Why? Because mother thinks that there is a problem. He may be taking some drugs, but if I tell this to my husband, or to what the husband will think, husband may dash him up, or my relatives, my neighbors, they will laugh at me. So it is better to keep mum. But that is not solving the child's problem. He is taking more and more. There are symptoms of this problem. There are very ordinary symptoms. What are the symptoms? When suppose you have started taking drugs, a mother can make out or a teacher can understand, not attending classes without any proper valid reason, coming late, arguing with your body is getting hot. By taking these stuff, if you take a little bit of pan parag, I tell you, your body will become red hot because it carries nicotine. Nicotine will work here. It will affect your nervous system. So this this what was the point I was saying? Pardon? The pancreas, how the so you are arguing with your teacher, you are arguing with your mother, you are asking money from your mother all the time because you buy this, you want to buy this, you don't have money. Mother will not give money. So what do? You thrash your mother. In fact, now in Kerala, new trend has started, kill your mother. All have already killed. Read newspapers. 4 of this age children have killed their mother simply because mother refused to give them money for buying more drugs. That situation has come. Punjab, they are killing for last 15 years. Punjab, Haryana, they are killing for last 15 years. Kerala has also caught. We learn things very fast. Bad things. Not sleeping till everybody sleeps. You are searching all the time on the mobile phone where these drugs are available. Not playing with your brothers, sisters, not talking to the mother, I just told you. Now you have come here, when you were at home, you passed out from your home only, no, isn't it? By 12th class also. Do you remember for 10 minutes just sitting by side of your mother and just talking about yourself and mother without looking at TV, looking at mobile phone? Do you remember? We don't remember because we never did it. It's a sad commentary on our mutual relationship. Mothers are doing everything for us. They want us to be a very good citizen. We should get a good job. All those things they want. And in turn, what do we give to our parents? Some of us are killing. At least spare their lives. If you are not able to speak to them. These symptoms are your grades going down abruptly. Sitting alone in the room, sometimes locking from inside, sure signs of uses of some kind of a drug. Who doesn't understand this? Everybody knows. But they are not telling. They are keeping mum, there is a wrong turn. I take classes for the parents also and say, don't keep quiet. Make a issue out of it. Shout at your child, ask him or her why he or she is doing it. Find out the reasons which I told you. Some of the reasons they can be sorted out. If someone is harassing you, that part can be sorted out by tackling to the principal or to the police. That's not happening. That in a house, you tell me, there are 83 lakhs houses in Kerala. Then who is going to? Do you expect policemen going and searching your boy's room? No. Father has to do. Okay. So that is the problem. Now how to solve it? Some of the children who wants to come out of it, what they should do? Let's talk something positive. 3 things. Meet a counselor, please. I hope you have a counselor. Secretly, you don't want meeting a counselor name. The others, if your friends comes to know, well, they will say, there must be some problem. Meet secretly. And tell your problem. Then look, I somehow started, there was a party. There are 2-3 occasions when these things do happen. Either a party of your friend, study tour, It's a big opportunity for all these things. When neither your parents are there nor your teachers are there all the time. So I want to come out of it. Your counselor has the capacity to bring you out of this problem just by talking to you. If that is not possible, the first step was to tell your parents what is bothering you. If you are taking drugs, simply you are fearing that you will not get A plus grade, tell your parents, I cannot do this much. This year, please don't expect any A plus grade or whatever. I am trying my level best, whatever marks I should get, please just be ready to accept that. Make it clear. If that was first step, second is counselor, third is a psychiatrist. If you think that people should not go, go there secretly with your mother. They have now there are medicines which will anti-depression, anti-stress, depression, anti-stress, anti-depression medicines are there which if you get, it will come automatically, come down. And if that is not possible, then you please go to a de-addiction center, admit yourself for 7 days, 15 days. They have the capacity to make you drug intolerant, and then you won't need that drug anymore. You come out of the hospital as a normal person. Kerala is the only state which has a government de-addiction center in every district. He started it 5 years ago. That of de-addiction center, anybody? Do you have any idea where it is working? Yes, you should. I'm not saying you should go, but you should know. Mayatingra Taluk Hospital. It is working, and it is working fine. The other day I was talking 50,000 adolescents of this age, even younger to you, elder to you, have gone there, taken their services, and now they are living a normal life. This is the way you can conquer, you can come out of this problem. Reasons I told you, how you should come out of that also I told you. There are 5 ways by which a drug become a crime. Just by looking at the drug, it is not, you have not committed any crime. Have you? No. 5. 1. Remember, Shah Rukh Khan's son was caught. That you know everyone. You don't know MP's name. You know this. Okay, it's okay. Okay, why was he released? Give me an answer, please. Why was he released? Never a person has been released so fast than Mr. Aryan Khan. Yes? Anybody? 100 rupees reward. It is too less. What? I'm asking a small question. The way I took the name, you were all saying yes, yes, we know. So how you were ready? Anybody? Guess? Yes. Pardon?
You are carrying some drugs.
Why he was released? Well, I'm not asking why he was not. Why he was released? That is your answer. That is one answer. At least sir has given an answer. Yes. Yes.
Amount of drug was very small. I don't remember what was it was probably 2 milligrams or something like that. Whatever he was carrying was around 2 milligrams or something. It was very small.
That is another answer. Good. Anybody else?
Maybe he was only carrying, not consuming.
He was only carrying, not using. Another great answer. Yes, Matt. Kaina, is it over?
His dad was SRK.
He was? All answers are over. I regret to inform you, you are all wrong. he was not carrying anything. Allah. I'm not talking, I have seen the whole judgment, everything. I pursued that case. NCB made a false case against him simply because he was a VVIP's son. This man can also be very bad, let me tell you. Not all are good. Some are bad. That is the percentage. But don't blame the police. You get the police what you deserve. Okay. So he was not carrying anything. That is what I was saying. A drug makes a crime about drug in 5 ways. One is use. Remember the guy is okay. Sorry. They have not liked what I am saying. They have not liked it. Good for them, good for me also. The first crime about a drug is consuming it, use. Okay? You are not using any drug there. 2, production. Use, production. He didn't produce any. He didn't produce. It was a ship. He didn't produce any drug at that time. 2, 3, distribution. He was not distributing any drug over there in the ship. Okay. 3, 4, sale. He was not selling anything. 5, solicitation. Inspiring someone to consume a drug. He didn't do anything of that. If you see the judgment, go into Google, you will see the salient features of the judgment in Aryan Khan case. Then they will tell these 5 things. The judge was, the lawyer was Mukul Lohotagi, was brought from London to say these 5 things, which everybody knew. I wish you would have called me. He had just said it's the smallest argument that if 5 things make a drug a crime, my client has not done any of these 5 things. Released. You know something? Those who made the false case are now dismissed from service. Are you aware of that? Government of India has dismissed the superintendent of police, and they are going to dismiss another officer, senior officer. So that was only some just to generate some curiosity in you. So these 5 things are which you should know. If you come across, you see any of their usages, sale, distribution, use, production, solicitation, then you must inform to a number which I will give it to you, sir. That can be put on a notice board. If they want to use that number, your number will be kept in secretly. Your identity will not be told outside. That much you should do. Your job is only 2. Don't use it yourself. And if anybody is using, right, and if you want to save his or her life, please inform so that let the rest you leave it to the police or to itself. This is the way we can. And in the last, it has 5 stages. First stage, knowingly or unknowingly you used it. You took some hands or whatever, that can happen in anyone. Number 2, you liked it. Before that, you have never touched it. But since somebody gave it to you, it was a party or something, somehow you got it. You tasted it. Stage number 2, you liked it. Stage number 3, you want every day. Stage number 4, if you don't get in that time, you start showing withdrawal symptoms. You start thrashing the other person, asking money, harassing your mother, harassing your friend to get money and to get these things. And the 5 is you have become an addict. Now nobody can save you. One day you will die. A life which was given to you once. If this is the way, if that person decides to end his life, that's very sad. especially at a place where suppose what he or she is doing there. With these words, I come to an end of my talk. This is what I tell. I almost take 3 to 4 classes every day. I feel like doing it because I think that even one child being inspired what I say decides not to go for drugs, my life is a success. That is the way I think. So this is my today's third lecture. In the morning I had gone to a school already. Thank you very much for giving me a patient hearing. And whatever I have told you, that is what is happening. I have written a book of telling all these things. I wrote a book in Malayalam. Malayalam, I know nobody, even Malayalis know, they say, if you don't give us Malayalam book, give us English book. So I got it translated into English, which a one copy I would like to hand it over to you, sir. This, if you order it online, it is 150 rupees only. But you will understand how this problem of drugs is working in the state, what the government is doing, what you are supposed to do, what your parents are supposed to do, what your teachers are supposed to do. So this is I have written in almost in the form of an interesting story. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sure in our campus, I think there are several who might need this, right? On the same note, going by his suggestion, how many of you say that we should invite excise department to our campus? Raise your hand. Higher.
More heads up from
I
girls.
think there is a problem sufficiently.
No. Only girls have raised the heads. Okay.
That's true.
Good.
I think it was a really free-flowing, free-dealing talk. I think there's nothing like preparation here. As you can see, it just basically talking to us and sort of gave a glimpse into his experiences. As I said at the outset, he's had several positions. From what he knows, the problem is really prevalent across educational institutions. I think we want to safeguard our campus for sure. That's one of the reasons I think our Dean Student Affairs has invited Shri Rishiraj Singh correctly and appropriately, aptly. I think let us thank Dr. Utpal Manna for taking this. And of course, the speaker for taking us through the journey and sort of presenting a lot of details to us. Please join me in thanking Steve.
I think maybe have a few questions for
Well, please. I'm
So
happy.
before I end, sorry, maybe I jumped a bit ahead, but never mind. If you have any questions, I think we can have
Questions can be even of any other subject also. Not necessarily about drugs.
Yeah, here it is.
Hi, sir. Sir, yes.
Yes.
So that was a very insightful talk. So, you talked about the conflict between pain and pleasure. So I have one more conflict in mind. So the conflict between what is morally right and what is right for the society. So, say if I see a friend using drugs, and and I have so one probability is that I can report it to the authorities and get done. But society may see him as a drug user after that, and he may go bad. Like his mental health would be even bad after that. So another possibility is that I can, one possibility I can personally go and consult him and make the things right for him. So in this other possibility, we don't have, I don't think we really have something to be solution in hand for them. So what do you suggest?
You see, what ultimately you want from your friend who is using it freely. You want to save his life, right? He should live. Minimum you are expecting he should live first. Now how do you ensure that? By not reporting what he is doing is not going to help him, because one day, as I told you, as the mothers are keeping quiet, the friends are also keeping quiet, and that person is getting his condition is worsening. That is not. I would like to do with my friend. I would be rather very blunt. Inform his. I give you four. I give you four. These are the only four steps available if anybody is into this problem. Either the parents have to intervene, or the counselor, or the psychiatrist, or the re-addiction center. There is no fifth person. And that stage of you telling him, you requesting him not to, he is not going to help you, because it is called addiction. Addiction won't listen all these things. So if I would be in your case, I will immediately will go and inform the parents or on the phone that look, your son is into deep trouble, do something about it. Parents trying, probably they may take him away from that journey. You have saved the life of your friend. This is the way you should act something, not keeping in your mind simply because your friend is you may lose your friend also. If I lose my friend, and even if he becomes all right, I will accept that. So there should not be any. What is morally right for you is morally right for the society also. There cannot be a difference in the two moralities. No, it can never happen.
Sir, can I ask one more question? Sir, another thing is that you also talked about discrimination. So, what happens is, what I see happen is that there is kind of a casual discrimination. Like a colleague or a friend can be good to him most of the time, but at times people can really hurt that person badly. But he may not be knowing that I am getting hurt, but he is being hurt. So, how can we get this?
See, we are all human beings. We all commit mistakes. But then the God, in one respect only, you and me are better than animals. We have the power of thinking. That's the only thing. And the two is we speak, they cannot speak. These two things make us better than animals. So these things do happen. Casually, you might have heard someone also, but he has. The God has given him that much of understanding, power of understanding that no, he might not have meant for it. That is a part of your friendship. I mean, misunderstandings may be there, but we have the reasoning power to understand that it was a misunderstanding or the person didn't mean it. Can be tackled. It's not a big deal. Yes. Yes. You can ask even without mic. This is the sound of home.
Hello, sir. So thank you for the beautiful session. So my question is that during the last tenure of the Kerala government, the bars were closed, but we all know that it is the greatest form of revenue for the government. So they have reopened it. So in one way or the other, the government is also promoting drugs, right?
Liquor is not drug. Liquor is not drug. Cigarette is not drug. Let us be very blatant about here. Drugs are so dangerous that the government has banned them 100%. Even alcohol is banned. There is an act. Did I mention? Cigarette, COTPA, COTPA. Cigarette and other Tobacco Products Act. If you are seen with a pan parag sachet, you can be arrested for a kind information. As excise commissioner, I raided all the pan parag shops. I confiscated all the pan parag things. And in the night, when everybody used to sleep, there is no place. We don't have any excise offices. We used to burn them in the night at 2 a.m.
Sir, I think I come from UP. Pan Parag was like everywhere.
It is a part of your life. But then it is banned. The government of India has already banned it. What can I do about it?
No, when was this?
This is banned from 2003 onwards, sir. What they have done is it carries nicotine. This side, what is that? You are on side system, no? Nicotine. Nicotine is a banned substance. Government of India, a drug is not become a drug just by merely by MDMA. You write MDMA and it is banned. You write amphetamine and it is banned. It must be carrying some chemicals. What government does it? Government bans chemicals. Somebody is a chemical expert here. Government has released a list. It is all there in Google. 48 chemicals are banned in India. Most of these things are made of either one or two chemicals of these banned chemicals. Nicotine is also unfortunately one of the banned items. Pankras is made of, if the government wants, if everybody is taking, the parliamentarians also, we see they also take it. Well, you remove the nicotine, that damn thing from your list and you make it legalized. That also they don't do. What can I do? I have to confiscate and burn. What? So, as you were saying, is it dichotomy? We have banned one thing, and they are very cleverly what they have done. If you see the act, you can confiscate it, and there is a fine, but there is no jail term. Nobody will go to jail for selling it. Can you believe it? And then overall, to control the drugs is NDPS, Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act. Next question. Yes.
Sir, in your talk, you had told about academic pressure and the usage of drugs. So many institutes of eminence like IITs and many other institutes of eminence are under the influence of drugs. And these are students who have proven their academic mettle through exams like JEE. So the primary reason that we feel as a student community is that the amount of academic pressure often correlates to the amount of drug use in an academic environment. So how do we solve that? The academic
IIT
pressure.
person, if he is taking a drug in a small manner, probably he has already passed IIT. You have not passed anything. Must you pass? Then we will see. I'm just joking. There was a news item. Sundar Pichai. You know Sundar Pichai? It's a serious matter. Sundar Pichai was using a drug which doesn't give you sleep for weeks together. Are you aware of that? It came in newspapers. Sundar, that's almost a drug. A new, I don't want to take the name because if I take the name, you guys will start. I am not taking it. That now cocaine is nothing. It was a big article in Times of cocaine, heroin is nothing. Nobody wants cocaine. Everybody wants that drug. It is made in Afghanistan. It is made out of a plant. You are chemistry guys, you know.
They know all this.
That's okay. Fudera. A plant is called Fudera. It is only in Afghanistan. So those you may be knowing, but I do not want to say. That drug is now number one drug of the darling drug of the world. $450 per kilo. What I'm saying is, as you are saying, now in America, another debate is going on. Another theory. Those drugs which are minor in creating effect, legalize them. That is America's thinking. They have legalized marijuana. Ganja is a legalized drugs in the whole America. Are you aware of that? I have seen the shops in America. That is another thing. Now, Mr. Shashi Tharoor also said he came to release this book. Another thing. Now, Mr. Shashi Tharoor also said he came to release this book. Shashi Tharoor MP. He was openly advocating. You are saying this is banned, this is banned, this is banned, this is banned. Then all you I don't understand one thing. Electronic cigarettes. Is there any chemical there? I personally, I advocate that electronic cigarettes. Some people just have a feeling. There is only we are carrying something. There is no substance there. Electronically, something is lighting up. There is a cell. Even government of India has banned that. I don't understand that. So Shashi Tharoor sir says, if you ban everything, then nothing will be banned. Then everybody says, if you allow something, Like this nicotine, if you take out of the nicotine, this pan kharab will be legalized. Half of the people will say, "Arey bhai, chalo, let us have a pan kharab again, let us not have ganja." There is an option. But mind you, pan kharab has brought oral cancer 12% more. So what do? You go in Rajasthan and all, this what is happening here? What is happening here? That is crushing. The thing is, it is moving all the time. So after some time, your skin goes. Your skin has gone, and now it is hitting bone. Uh, some mucus fibrosis. That is the first stage of cancer. First level cancer, it is being created by this pan kharab. What government has done is correcting only. It tries to save your life. But nobody is bothered here. So what was your answer? So this IIT thing, you forget about IIT also. What they are doing is, what America is saying, allow those who are highly addict, at least bring them to a level where they are allowed to give little bit of, under the direction of the doctor, they are giving very little amount that they have started. They are educated people. American and Europeans are more educated than us. They understand. The doctor understand. Would it happen? Or they would not do.
Actually, I think
If you allow it, then it is okay. Like this ganja, there is a big, maybe the government of India may allow it. Then at least a small portion of ganja or marijuana can be allowed. I am against it. I have written an article in Times of India. I will send it to you, sir. I say, now at least they are using, everybody is using, but everybody is using it secretly. If you open a shop, then there is no, even that fear is gone. So today they are saying, what? Ganja, little rice. Tomorrow the same people you will say, sir, alpam, cocaine. थोड़ा सा heroin भी कर दीजिए सर. Then you are almost making in this country this won't work, in my opinion. Ban is a ban. What can you do? Yes.
Can you just talk about the legal consequences of these specific legal consequences?
10 years. 10 years of imprisonment. Minimum. If the quantity, suppose you have got caught with 5, the imprisonment is on the quantity. As simple as that. If it is 5 grams, 2 months.
I think we are going to bring up in our institute, right? I think we are sick and tired of this menace. And if we catch anybody, we are going to call excise department possible. We don't want to handle this. Because we don't want to become a party to kind of promoting this when something is really banned in the country. And I think we have to abide by the rules and regulations, right? I think please get this message across to those who are resorting to these things in the campus. I think this boy asked about the academic pressure. I think you are wrong actually to say that this is there only in the institutions where there is academic pressure. I must tell you, even not so performing small universities have this menace.
No, IITian will not
Okay,
have.
it has become a menace everywhere.
Sir, IITian will not have any academic pressure. No, he has passed it. So what academic pressure? He is just using it for the heck of it. Just for enjoyment. That should not be.
They don't even come to the classes.
Are
there
there-
is academic pressure. The pressure is when you attend and feel that, oh my God,
In
so much
fact-
to study.
In fact, more pressure is on the faculty. Yes.
We have to start taking.
What is the second question?
How strict and flexible are police in resisting this case?
Kerala is number 1.
Like the curious, I'm curious about, like if a false accusation is made, the person's image will be entirely lost. Like I heard one case a few months back where a person lost his job as well as got divorced and the case was lost.
These things will happen, but only very, very remote. These things will happen
How will
everywhere.
we get
No, like 5 people were kept in the jail for 4 months for keeping MDMA. And finally it was found it was only a churnam, nothing. It was nothing. What do you call in chemistry language? In chemistry. Eh? Muslim or something.
No, they understand what to.
I lost his job. So the inspector is suspended. He will be dismissed from service. These things do happen. You know something? It's very difficult. He may last. Later, you can find out there are that you know what this birth analyzer. But to find out whether you have conducted, you have consumed the drug, there is nothing in the country or even in the world so long from where you can find out whether you have consumed the drug or not. There is no test. Kids are coming, but not full proof.
So basically, blood test can be done.
Blood test only blood test and urine test. But that will take hours together.
I think this boy asked about the consequences. I think the consequences in academia, I really want to tell you one or two things. Right? Supposing we read, right, our brain basically comes and catches some of you guys. Strictly, I think by simply going soft on you, he is like supporting. I think we don't want to do that.
No, sir. I will tell you from police point of view, if a case is registered against you, you are not able to get any job in your life.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to tell you. Not that you will not get even a passport. Your career is completely gone. I want to warn you. I mean, please get this message across. It's brutal. And we don't want to sort of do that and we sort of go light. The reason is you're booked for 24 hours in a police station. You cannot apply for, you will not get a passport. That goes so badly against your character. I think most of you are not aware of the consequences.
More,
The education institution, we go soft on it.
more than me, sir, has terrified you. Be careful.
He only wants to catch, right?
I will go.
We want to prevent.
He is going to stay here. I will just go. He is here for 3-4 years till you are here.
So,
You will come, some other person will come. So, no, it's a serious matter. You won't get a job. Passport you won't get. Police verification they will reject. It's a sad thing. You don't do it. And 400, mind you, 400 students are lying in Kerala jails because they were trying to distribute it. Somebody gave them the drug. Somebody gave them 1,000, 2,000 rupees. States to that person. In between, they were caught. 400 are lying in the jails.
no, I think
Just for carrying it. Don't be a carrier, especially women. Women in Kerala are now used as carriers because, in general, they are not searched. They are not searched as the boys or the men are searched. So now they are taking a wrong advantage of it. And most of those who are lying over there, they are women also. There are adolescent girls also. Never allow yourself to be a carrier. Even if your parents have told you to carry something, don't carry it unless you see what is it. Thank you very much.
I think I want to, on your behalf, I really want to take this occasion to tell them one thing actually. I think outside world has already gotten a whiff of our institute. And I've had inquiries from the Ithura police station as well. So there's much going on in our campus. And there are some spots that have been identified around our institute. Right? I just want to warn you. I will never come to your rescue. I will never come to your rescue. Administration will never come to your rescue if you are not. We try to go soft and we want to treat you as our children. Right? But by going soft, as you rightly said, we become only a point. So make sure and contribute to a better society. Contribute to a better institution. Right? We shouldn't be seen like any other institution. We exist in a remote location. I think as much as the serenity that we have around here, our educational institution also should be seen in the same light as a serene institution, which is free and devoid of any of this kind of nonsensical activities. I think this got it, right? With that, I think let me take this opportunity to pass on a small souvenir from our institution. It's basically our institute's right, I think that is good. I hope you like sir very much. So this is our institute. We would like to see you say this on your table.
In case you have any doubt, if you have mobile number, I will give you my personal mobile number. You are free to clear any doubt anytime. Like, you don't have number. You don't have mobile phone. 9048 04 44 11. I will repeat. 90 48 04 44 11. Thank you very much. It was a great class. You, at least you heard me patiently. Thank you very much.
Thank you.